Hey YouTube, this is All Saints here. Sorry it's been a while. I've just been busy with a couple of things. I just started school at Art Institute of Pittsburgh doing game art and design, so that's my new career field, and that's what I've been working on the last week or so. But I've just, whenever I had time, I've just been doing with my new Archfiend deck. This is it right here. But I've been listening to people about what they think that should be on the ban list and how a lot of people say they should kill dragon rulers and prophecy, but I don't necessarily agree with that, considering that I believe that the next two sets, being that Judgment of the Light, which I got a box of by the way, and I'm waiting for it, and Shadow Specters, they don't have cards that can, they don't have decks in them that can knock off Dragon Rulers and Prophecy. It's just not going to happen. So that's why my theory with Konami is they're not really going to badly kill Prophecy or Dragon Rulers. Now, with that being said, a lot of people are just making banned decks, for forbidden decks, and my friends are actually thinking about starting a little contest called Format Wars. Now what Format Wars is that they each pick a deck that was dominant in their year, like a Yatagarasu deck of 2004, or last year's Chaos Dragons or Inzectors or Wind Ups or Dino Rabbit. They're just taking decks that were absolutely dominant in their time. And I had two decks in mind. I was thinking about using Magical Scientist when it was at its prime, or use Cyber Stein. Now, the reason why I chose those two decks is because I kept trying to get an argument in saying that if Cyberstein was limited in this format, it would just not be a valuable deck. It would not work. Same thing with Magical Scientist. It would have a little bit more success than Cyberstein, but again, the deck is just not going to work in this format. All it can do is just massive summon exceeds. So with that being said, I've been trying to figure out, let me clear this in fact. So I've been trying to figure out which type of deck do I want to make. Cyber Stein. Search. Okay, it didn't work. No, why it didn't work. Maybe it's one word. Oh, let's click Stein and see what I get. Ghost Trick Stein. No. Cyber. Let's see what I get. Ah, here we are. Cyber Stein. And that's my phone ringing. I'll just have to answer it later. So, Cyber Stein, as some of you don't know, is pay 5,000 life points, special summon one fusion monster from your fusion deck to the field in attack position. Now, back in the day, Cyber Stein was a really deadly card. It was, you paid 5,000 life points, you special summon Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon from your deck to the graveyard. I mean, extra your fusion deck from the graveyard, and you played Megamorph. Its attack was 9,000, and you usually use something like Giant Tornado or Heavy Storm, clear the field, and then swing for game. That was how a format was some time ago. That was banned because of it. In fact, from what I heard, it was e-banned as an emergency ban, like as in it had some play, and then it didn't last the whole format. It had to go because the effect was just that powerful. But in my opinion, I just don't think this card would be very valuable. I mean, 5,000 life points is a heck of a lot of life points back then, even now, to pay. And there's just so many other cards that can stop them. Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment, Effect Veiler, Breakthrough Skill, Fiendish Chain, all stop this card. So I just don't think this card is valuable. So that's one card I was debating with. And the next one is Magical Scientist. Here we are. Magical Scientist. Pay 1,000 life points to special summon one level 6 or lower fusion monster from your fusion deck in face-up attack or defense position. That fusion monster cannot attack your opponent's life force directly and is returned to your fusion deck at the end of the turn. This card was, there was an FTK that happened first turn. See, you use something like Gilosaurus, use Monster Gate, send it to the graveyard. You mill out your deck until you get this guy, special summon him, and then you just pay 1,000, and then you play Last Will and special summon Catapult Turtle. And you use his effect to special summon level 6 or lower monsters with at least 2,300 attack points. And then you just tribute with Catapult Turtle until you had game. And then you tribute the Scientist and then the Turtle. Now, it was very powerful back then because you didn't have Effect Veiler, Breakthrough Skill, Solemn Warning, Fiendish Chain. You didn't have those cards. So that's why that deck was very unstoppable. In today's format, this deck is only valuable not really for direct damage, but for XYZ summons. That's an argument I can make, but it's just very, very unreliable. I wouldn't play this deck if it was in this format because it would just get wrecked by all the counters with it. So, yeah, that's the two decks I'm deciding with Format Wars. Magical Scientist FTK or Cyber Stein Ftk. So let me know in the comments below which deck you think would work out better in a format war. I mean, the formats, it's just going to go from 2004 to 2012 of September. I mean, it's not really going to go with March 2013 because, I mean, actually it could. But we're just going against all types of decks. And so let me know in the comments below what deck you think I should run, or give another deck you think I should run from like the greatest deck that was in any format. All right, I'm signing out. So just let me know what y'all think. Peace out, guys.